I've got no e-bike experience whatsoever.
Welcome to Denbies Wine Estate.
It's a really smooth ride, actually.
Where today we've had a slightly unordinary day.
This is a really good route.
We've been out testing the Estarli electric bikes.
So I do look like a getaway driver here. Having just pinched 3 boxes of Denbies wine.
And what is it you enjoy about your commute to work, cycling versus driving?
It feels good for the environment to do it. It's a really easy cycle from my house to the train station. I get on the train and then I go to Box Hill and West Humble, which is a lovely station, and I cycle to here from there.
So Dylan, earlier on you told me that it's been 10 years since you've ridden a bicycle. How did this fare as a first kind of trial of that in 10 years?
It was a nice, smooth ride. It wasn't too strenuous either going up the hills because the gears did all the work. They changed themselves.
Chris, so what were some of the best parts of your ride?
I've never driven a cargo bike before, and I took on an electric one, and I was just surprised how lightweighted it was.
I've heard that there's quite a large hill that you live on top of. That must be quite hard on a bicycle.
It is, yeah. My house is called Hillcrest. It's right at the top of this very tall hill. So yeah, it's been much easier on an e-bike.
What was the main differences that you found between the traditional road bike and the electric bike?
Just the speed of it. It just goes really quick, particularly on the flat adjacent to the A24. It was very speedy, which was fun.
Dylan, you don't look like you've just been on a strenuous cycle ride. How do you feel after cycling?
Yeah, I feel fine. Compared to riding a normal bike, I could imagine my legs would be tired. I'd be covered in sweat and probably have to stand in the walk-in fridge to cool off before starting work. So no, I feel nice and refreshed, ready to go.
We could imagine for a second that there weren't boxes and crates of wine attached to your bike. Could you envision bringing your family, maybe dropping them off on your way to work? My
children might be a little bit large. One of my sons is going off to university. Back in the day, it was definitely a serious option to take them on a bike such as this. And considering I haven't really cycled a bike for the last 10 years, it's fantastic. I mean, it's so much easier. Not a few things you haven't got to worry about. At least I feel like we'll be able to walk tomorrow.
Chris, Denbies Wine Estate was certified net zero in 2023, and there's actually already an infrastructure for sustainable cycling on site.
Recently, over the last year, we've introduced free to the customers cycle charging. Again, that's all done through green energy. So during the day, it's a solar-powered battery. So it loads itself up during the day, and obviously bikes can come here, use the charger for free, and obviously it will go on into the evening as well.
And that's brilliant for staff members as well who are commuting in, can plug and play.
Absolutely, so visitors or staff can use it free of charge.
I'd probably be covered in sweat right now, panting, legs aching. But with the electric boost, it was pretty easy. It was like taking a stroll up the hill.
So today we've arrived at Denbies through multiple different avenues. We've come from the station, Box Hill and West Humble. We've gone onto the Greenway Trail with Dylan, and yourself, Chris, went through Dorking. It seems like cycling is quite important to Denbies. Is it a bit of a hub for cycling?
We are very much a hub for cycling in the local area. As you can see behind us, we've got Box Hill, which was, amongst other reasons, famous for the 2012 Olympic cycle route. But Denbies is a hub for cycling. We've got lots of facilities here on site, and we're part of the Greenway route, which goes over to Leith Hill. It's a 15-mile circular route. And families as well, who may not be confident on cycling alongside the side of the road, can cycle on the Greenway routes, which are much safer.
So there you have it. If you're sat there wondering, how can I trial one of these amazing e-bikes, then join us on the 15th of July, where we'll be hosting a Surrey Cycle Day that is a real deep dive into sustainable travel. You can join us with Estarli and Green Commute, who will be walking you through the process of riding these bikes. You can trial them yourselves and cycle around the incredible Denbies Wine Estate. We look forward to seeing you there.